Donald Trump is complaining. But does he really mean what he says? Here is what he told reporters as he strode out of that Manhattan courtroom today.
I should be right now in Pennsylvania, in Florida, in many other states, North Carolina, Georgia, campaigning. This is all coming from the Biden White House because the guy can't put two sentences together. He can't campaign. They're using this in order to try and win an election, and it's not working that way. It's working the opposite way.
Now, Trump says he is not where he wants to be. It's something that he's said before about his legal problems and why they are problems for his 2024 chances.
So instead of being in South Carolina and other states campaigning, I'm stuck here. It's an election interference case. Nobody's ever seen anything like it in this country. It's a disgrace. I'm sorry, I won't be able to go to Iowa today. I won't be able to go to New Hampshire today because I'm sitting in a courtroom on bullshit because his attorney general charged me with something.
But if Trump weren't sitting in that courtroom, would he really be on the campaign trail? Well, tomorrow, the trial won't keep Trump in Manhattan, and yet he has no plans to go somewhere like Michigan or Georgia or any swing state, as far as we know. Instead, he's going to spend the first day that he could be campaigning having dinner at Trump Tower with the Polish president. Now, when Trump had the chance to campaign during the E. Jean Carroll trial, he also chose not to. He chose instead to appear in court regularly. Trump campaign officials tout their great airplane, but they don't really fuel it up and fly it out any more than Joe Biden uses Air Force One. Count the Trump campaign events since the calendar flipped over to 2024, and he's done at least 27 events like rallies or going to watch parties or, live-filled speeches at the border. But what about his contention that Joe Biden doesn't really campaign, that he can't? Well, that's not really true either. Biden, on top of his White House schedule, has held 23 campaign events, including visits to union halls, campaign office openings, canvass launches, rallies. So what's the truth here? Well, Donald Trump, as he often does, he has said the quiet part out loud. He does like the courtroom chaos, and he thinks it works better for him. Just listen to him say it.
They want to keep me off the campaign trail, but based on what I'm doing, I think there's more press here than there is if I went out to some nice location.